Christmas is here, oh dear, oh dear. Christmas is here, oh dear, oh dear. Christmas is here, oh dear, oh dear. Christmas is here. Let's decorate the Christmas tree with stars and bells and candles and wreaths, baubles and angels and snowflakes on strings. Let's decorate you and me. Hello everyone, welcome to Enchanting Tales, a series of stories about everything Christmas, brought to you by Delhi Storytellers Tribe, along with Kiran Nada Museum of Arts.
I am Archana
And I'm Shubha.
and today we are going to present you a wonderful story on Christmas charms.
On the topmost rack, placed in a cozy nook of a busy warehouse, sat Shiny, looking eagerly at all the beautiful Diwali decorations that were leaving the warehouse, dolled up in lovely pouches. She sat there thinking about the beautiful big world outside that she had been hearing the workers in the warehouse talk about. Just then, she was jolted and brought back to reality. She heard the sound of a ringing bell. She stretched outside and looked at the shelf beside her from where she had heard the ringing bell. Hi! Are you new in here?
I'm Rolly. नाम तो सुना होगा.
I'm Shiny, by the way.
Oh, hi, Shiny, you look so awesome. All red and ravishing, huh?
Isn't it? I love red.
And you look equally dazzling. वो तो मैं हूँ ही.
I'm so glad that I have company. I was really bored sitting in this lonely warehouse.
I know, me too. It's so boring over here.
But you know what? There's a secret. I heard the girls in the warehouse say that next month we are also going to go out into that big beautiful world.
Shiny and Rolly's friendship blossomed in the decorative factory. They sat for long hours, chatting, giggling, laughing, passing silly jokes. But at the most, they were eagerly waiting to step out of the factory into the beautiful world. Days passed, and soon the shelves were filling with all sorts of bells, stars, balls, lights, and different types of Christmas charms in all the colors possible: red, yellow, orange, violet, and much more. As the shelves were filling, they promised each other to be together. Shiny! Wake up, Shiny! Wake up, Shiny!
What's the matter, Rolly? Why are you waking me up so early?
Shiny, I heard them saying, I've seen that old man in a black coat. He was saying that they are going to take away all of us, but in different boxes. Shiny, what are we going to do now? Idea!
What is it? Tell me, quickly tell me.
So Shiny, what we're going to do, let's hold each other hands tightly so that no one can separate us.
That's a brilliant idea. Rolly and Shiny sat there with their hands clutched tightly, wishing to be packed in the same box. Just then, they saw a big hand come towards them. They shut their eyes tightly, wishing to be picked together.
When they opened their eyes, they were together in a nice golden box tied with satin ribbon. They were soon loaded in a truck along with other boxes in a bigger carton. The truck slowly chugged out of the warehouse.
The truck essayed through the bends and curves of the hills, rocking Rolly and Shiny to sleep. Soon it was noon, and the truck screeched to a halt in front of Uncle Ian's shop that was situated right in the middle of the market at the foothills. Uncle Ian's shop was one-stop shop for everything Christmassy. In that quaint little market that came alive with festive fantasies every December.
As the rays from noon sun kissed Rolly and Shiny, they woke up. After a long, tiring journey, they stretched themselves out. They opened their eyes to the bright blue sky, where sun was smiling right at them. There was a sweet smell of freshly baked pumpkin cake in the air. They looked around and they were happy to see their friends from the factory placed right next to them on the table. As the day moved to the evening, the market lit up with the curtains of lights and stars. They could hear the hustle bustle of people moving around. They were buying gifts for their loved ones, and they were buying Christmas decorations and charms to decorate their house and Christmas tree. Everything was new for Rolly and Shiny. They were elated with joy. Everything was way more beautiful than what they had imagined.
Days passed. Rolly and Shiny sat there on their table, looking at people walking in and out of the shop. They kept waiting for somebody to pick them up too. People came, picked up their box, looked at it, admired them and put them back. And then one day, a tiny hand reached out and picked them up.
Mama, I want to buy this.
But Neil, we just finished decorating our home and the tree.
Mama, look at this. It looks so beautiful. I really want to put this on my Christmas tree. Please, Mama.
Neil. Alright, fine. Just this last one, okay?
Okay, I promise.
Rolly and Shiny sat there listening to the conversation between Neil and his mother. They looked at each other and crossed their fingers, shutting their eyes tightly, hoping that the little boy's mother would agree to buy them.
When they opened their eyes, they were inside the cane basket which Neil's mom was carrying. They were jumping with joy inside that golden box. Soon they reached Neil's house and they were on the table. They looked around. They saw a big Christmas tree next to the table, and there was that shiny star. They wished to be placed near the shiny, big, beautiful star. And as though Neil read their mind, he picked them and placed next to the shiny star at the top of the Christmas tree.
Next morning, the melodious tunes of carols woke up Rolly and Shiny. It was Christmas! The house was filled with aroma of freshly baked cake and gingerbread cookies. Children ran around the house playing and opening their gifts. There was so much of hope, love, passion, and belongingness in the air.
Sitting up there on the Christmas tree, Rolly and Shiny witnessed their very first Christmas.
It's so beautiful out here, isn't it, Rolly? I just love it here.
Just as Christmas, Shiny and Rolly were part of the New Year celebrations too. They witnessed people partying, dancing, singing, welcoming New Year and making New Year resolutions. Rolly and Shiny were still smiling and sitting on top of the Christmas tree near that big, beautiful star. But then they heard something which almost sunk their heart.
Neil, could you please remove the charms from the Christmas tree and pack it in a box, dear?
Rolly and Shiny were shocked. They thought they are going to be forever on that Christmas tree near the big star. Soon, Neil began to remove the Christmas charm one by one, placing all in a box. Rolly and Shiny were removed too. They were packed in a big box along with other ornaments. that big box was shifted to the loft.
Oh, it's so dark here. Rolly, I'm scared.
Oh dear, don't be. We are going to be safe. Look at me. I am the oldest of you all. It's the ritual every year.
Rolly and Shiny stayed safe in the box, right on the loft, hooked together, laughing and giggling along with their friends. Days, weeks, and months passed. It was once again that time of the year. There was warmth, there was excitement in the air, and people had begun preparing for Christmas once again. The loft was emptied, the boxes were brought down. Rolly and Shiny was excited once again. But the excitement didn't last for too long, for they heard Neil cry out to his mother, asking for new Christmas charms for this year too.
But Neil's mother had other plans. She took out 2 reindeers from a small box and asked Neil, Neil, do you remember these lovely reindeers? They are given to me by my grandmother, and she got it from her mother. There are memories attached to these reindeers, and these memories make them special. Sometimes we need to pause, reflect, and realize. We will definitely buy few new ones, but we must use the old ones too. They might be old, but they are priceless.
Rolly and Shiny beamed with joy and pride. Back on the tree, right on top, right next to their favorite star, they felt confident that they could brighten the lives of people year after year by just being there.
So that was the journey of Rolly and Shiny from that factory to Neil's house.
We're sure you too would have several Christmas charms like Rolly and Shiny that has memories attached to it. Hope this Christmas did bring back all those memories for you.
Merry Christmas!